Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. If you've been around for a while, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Today I have a Dollar Tree haul. If you watched my last video, I told you that I'm struggling a little bit. I currently have COVID. I'm doing these two videos back to back because I have a little bit of energy and I have a bunch of stuff. So I want to be able to make a few things, but I'll probably just do these two today. Unfortunately, I want to put together some gift baskets and do some things with some of the stuff I bought, but I just don't have the energy to do it all right now. So I'm just going to show these little bit of things right now. Luckily, before I got sick, I did hit up a few stores. I was having some Dollar Tree withdrawals from the time I was in Florida. And so I ran a day and went to several different stores because I had a list of stuff that I needed, and I did do a little bit of shopping, and so I do have that stuff that's just been kind of sitting here waiting for me to haul it. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. I still have a little bit more stuff even after this, but again, just not a lot of energy. So let me go ahead and get started. Thank you again for being here. So first, I found this. I saw this haul by a couple other people. It is the permanent writable white sticker. It looks like it'll work really well in the Cricut. I've recently found the vinyl. Here's kind of some of my collection of that I've been actually using. And so I thought that this might be really cool as well since it's writable. I want to organize my refrigerator, and I recently did my pantry, but I need to label quite a few things still, so this might be good for that. So I thought that this would be neat to add to my stash over here, and so I grabbed that. I picked up this book. It says, "The book that matters most, the retail value." I should peel off these stickers all the time before because I am always curious. Oh, you know what? $25.95 in the USA, $34.95 in Canada. I actually read, it does kind of sound a little bit interesting as a book I might read, but Frugal J actually had the best idea that if you look at the books in Dollar Tree and you take off this cover, you can see how pretty of a book this can be just for decor. And so I want to be careful with that because I probably do actually want to read this book too. But this book is beautiful. It is such a pretty book. When I finally get upstairs to redo my room, it's going to be in blush pink and rose gold. We're doing pretty much the whole rest of the house before I do my room, but if I find stuff, I'm picking it up because it's going to match eventually when I redo it. And so this would just look so pretty, just like sitting on a shelf or sitting on my nightstand, and then, you know, if I find any other ones to kind of set on top. And so I picked it up again, Frugal J. I got that idea from her. She was showing some of the beautiful books she picked up. I don't know if this was one of them, but it was really pretty like this with the pink and the white. This is kind of like a pink and a little bit of an off-white color. So pretty. So kudos to her. Check out her channel. She is amazing. I will put it down in the description box below. So check out her channel. But that is why I picked up that book. And again, the storyline looks decent. I might actually read it. Being sick, I have some time on my hands, so maybe I'll read it like this week. I am supposed to be going to my sister-in-law's baby shower actually today as I'm filming this, but I'm obviously not there because I'm sick, unfortunately. And so I never quite finished the gift baskets or the gifts because I ended up being sick this week. And so I am making the baby a gift basket. If you watch back several of my hauls, I've been picking up the baby some stuff. I'm making Mama a gift basket because, you know, she's growing the little human in her belly. So I wanted to salute her and give her a gift basket. And then I was thinking that they also have a 6-year-old, and he should also get something. I don't want him to be left out either. And so when I went out on this trip that I went shopping for, that was like front and center in my mind, was to grab some stuff. And so first I struggled a little bit on what to get him, but he loves Toy Story, and so then I decided on a Toy Story themed basket. And so I picked up Woody and Rex at this particular store, and I found a couple different puzzles because I figure, you know, there's going to be a new baby in the house. He might need to keep himself busy on some of those days. And so I got this one with those guys, and then this one as well. So I grabbed those puzzles, and then there's some other things too that will be going in the Toy Story themed gift basket. I found this teether, which I don't think I've picked up for baby yet. Her name is Daisy, and so I picked this up to add to her little gift basket. So I thought that that was really cute. And then speaking of gift baskets, I just like to make them all the time, and a movie themed gift basket is probably one of my favorite ones. I feel like it's so universal. You can give it to so many different people, and it's just an easy one to give. And I found these, the novelty framed glasses in their party section, and so I picked these up to just be little accent pieces in some movie themed gift baskets when I make them. I don't have anybody I'm making for them right now, but I'll put all the stuff that I kind of pick up for that stuff aside and have them ready for when I make those gift baskets. And I thought that that would just be really, really fun. I found one of my wish list items that I kept seeing everyone haul, and I just didn't think it was going to come to me. And so I found the soft soap. So excited that I found it. We actually have reusable pumps that we get from, or that we purchased from Five Below. They light up when you walk in front of them, and the kids love them. And so I already have the reusable bottle things or whatever, so it's just really nice now to have all of this soap to put in it. I was already buying soap from Dollar Tree to refill it with, but I mean, this value is just amazing. So I grabbed two. You know, we got 3 kids, 2 adults, and there's a lot of hand washing that goes on in this house. So that was such a great deal. I hit the fall section. I didn't get as much from here, but I got this really cute pumpkin. It says Hello Pumpkin. Again, I love this blue color pumpkin that they are putting out this year. I thought this would be really pretty in the middle of a wreath possibly, or just stuck in like a plant or a planter. I'm not exactly sure quite yet, but I thought that that was really cute. I like the Hello Pumpkin. This is paper on the outside though, so if it goes anywhere outside, especially when it's kind of the wetter months, it might need to get like either Mod Podged or some sort of sealant on it, or maybe just left in the house. But I thought that that was adorable. I was looking for the blue and white pumpkins because those are my colors, the blue and white. But I didn't find them, but I did find some of the orange ones on the stakes, and I thought that these are super cute. So I picked up the orange ones just in case, because I know that with my stores, they were putting stuff out before I went to Florida, and now I'm back, and so I didn't know if I was going to miss out. And again, now I'm like 2 weeks from like being able to go shopping, and so I'm glad I picked up what I could when I did. So I grabbed the orange ones because they're still beautiful. I love the feeling. I haven't gotten any of the bigger ones because I was in Florida and I hadn't gotten to that point. I really want some of the blush pink ones because I think they're so pretty, and some of the teal ones, but you know, I may or may not get them this year, and if I do, cool, and if I don't, that's awesome as well. We'll keep going no matter what. I picked up some flocking balls, and really it's because they have been so darn popular, and this is the first time I had seen them in any of my stores, and so I thought that these were pretty. I picked up this as well. This is maple leaves, and I picked up the pumpkin maple leaves already kind of in this color scheme, and I thought that these flocking balls went really pretty with that color scheme. And so I figure I'll kind of stick them in with the maple leaves, and this was the only one that they had of that, and or the pumpkin ones that I previously hauled. And I thought that they would be either really pretty on a wreath or just, you know, in a vase for the holiday. So I got those because I thought that they were really pretty and they went well together. I grabbed 2 more backpacks. If you watched some of my previous hauls, I did actually buy a handful of these. When we traveled to Florida, what I used these for were for our shoes. And so my husband and I ended up using 3 of them. One was just for his pair of tennis shoes because my husband obviously has bigger feet. And so it fit his pair of tennis shoes, and I did some socks in this front pocket, and it worked so well for that for his shoes. And then I did another one for his sandals, his flip-flops, and then one for all my flip-flops. And I have pretty small feet, so they all fit really nicely in one because I didn't take any tennis shoes with me because I figured I wouldn't wear them. And so I bought 2 more, and I probably need 1 more black one if I get out again in time. If not, we'll just make it work, because that way if we ever travel with the kids, because I thought that this was such a great way to pack shoes. It keeps everything separate. When we got home, there was sand inside this bag because we were in Florida and it was a sandy place, and it kept it from getting all over my luggage. And so that worked perfect. I actually cut off the straps of the ones that I used for the shoes because they're not needed, but I kept on this, you know, little handle because it was easy to pick it up and keep it in there. And then I just set the shoes all to the side in the room we were in, and it just worked so good for that purpose. And I know that they have so many other amazing purposes, but in our life, these have been so great for shoes for traveling. So I did buy 2 more. This one was be for Lorelai, for Braxton. If I get another blue one or a black one for, or no, this would be for Eric, and then I need one for Braxton. And again, we have 3 already that I bought, so we'll make it work if we all go traveling somewhere together. It probably won't be happening anytime soon anyway, but I thought that that was great for that. When I was at the store, I picked up a pair of black sunglasses. The pair that I had, I already have a pair of black ones, but I wore them to Florida, I wore them to the beaches, and there's so much sand currently, all just kind of like stuck in there. And so before I was leaving, I didn't feel like trying to clean them all up, so I just grabbed another pair. And so that pair might be just my beach sunglasses for like when we go to the Colorado Reservoir beaches, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the sand out or not. So I picked these up because it was kind of bright outside that day and I needed a pair of glasses. So I love Dollar Tree glasses because you can do that and it's like not like, oh my gosh, I ruined my like $200 pair of glasses. They're $1. I picked up this face wash. So I found her, I think her name is Dr. Dray, D-R-A-Y, on YouTube here, and she went to Dollar Tree. She talked about all the different products that are like worthy of being used, being a dermatologist. I don't know if I just said that. Sorry, my brain is not all the way here. So she's a dermatologist. She has her own channel. She goes to different stores and talks about the products that they sell. And she did touch on this one on one of her Dollar Tree visits and said that it's a great dupe for the Neutrogena. And I was actually just thinking the other day that I'd like to try the Neutrogena. It's probably a good time to change up my face wash. And this one has 2% salicylic acid. She said just a great dupe for that Neutrogena. And I think Neutrogena, runs $4, $5, $6 in stores, and this is $1. So if I'm going to try it out, see if it works for my skin, I'd rather spend the $1 and then the $4, $5, $6. And especially, I mean, if it works, it's still $1. And this is something that they always have on hand there. So I grabbed that. I'm excited to try it. I grabbed a box of tissues. And we haven't even opened this one yet, but funny thing, I grabbed this before like my husband and I were even sick, and upside down, there we go, it's not even open because that's the open side. And because I have a box of tissues on my nightstand and he doesn't have one on his, and so I was like, I need to grab him a box of tissues because he'll ask me like, hey babe, can I get a tissue? And I don't want to be like, the tissue hoarder, so I grabbed him a box of tissues, and then I haven't even thought about it now that we've even been sick, and so I got him his own box of tissues, so we'll put that on his nightstand for, today on, because I just remembered I have them. I got a couple snacks when I was there. The Hers chips and the hint of lime. This has 5 ounces of chips in it. I don't know if they're good or not, but I figure they're worth a try. I like the lime chips. And we have some queso dip here right now. And so that will probably be my snack when I'm done here filming because I'm ready for a snack. So I picked those up. I hope they're good. And then I have tried these ones before. I hauled these actually before going to Florida. I was going to take them as a snack on a plane, but they're not resealable, so I didn't end up taking them. But once we got back, they were kind of sitting there, and I munched on them, and oh my gosh, they were so good. Like, so good. And so when I went back out the day that I went shopping, I saw them, and I grabbed another bag. And now that I can't leave for a while, I wish I would have picked up another bag. But that's okay. I have these ones now to snack on. So if you haven't tried these and if you like coconut, I feel like they're worth it. I think that they're very, very yummy. So I got those. And then lastly, one of the stores I went into is a Dollar Tree Plus. And so, if you've heard about the Dollar Tree Plus, that means that they have things that are up to $5 in that section. It's like $2, $3, $4, $5 sometimes like $4.25, $3.25. I don't know. I don't go there often in that section because I just know that my bill already racks up pretty good with the dollar items. I don't need to spend more. But these were in like the regular section, and I was kind of eyeballing them, and I'm like, am I seeing that correctly? Because there is a dollar sticker on them. And I was like, did this get put in the wrong spot? So what I ultimately figured out is that they're clearancing out their summer stuff. And so they had these, so I'm going to put these aside as gifts for, I don't know, sometime, because they're really cute. They're little sprinkler heads, and the little flower spits out water. And it says right here, you just connect it to the hose, and he spits out water. So I'm going to leave them to the side for gifts. And the only other thing they had at that store that was like the summer clearance stuff was like Frisbees that you put bubbles in. And I had purchased some of those already at the beginning of summer, so I didn't think I needed any more. But these I felt like were such a good deal for $1, and they're so cute. And like I said, I'm just going to put them in the gift basket for, whenever some gifts come up. My new niece who's coming along, her name is going to be Daisy. And I know she'll be a little small for it for a little bit, but maybe eventually for her or her brother so that they could play on the sprinkler. They're getting a house built for them right now, so they'll have like the yards to use them in. Or just, whoever I come up with to get like a cute little themed basket, or just, I don't know. I thought it was cute. And for $1, such a killer price. So now that I talked way too long on that, that is what I have today for my Dollar Tree haul. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please consider doing so and joining my family. Please, if you'd like to leave a comment below, that is always awesome, and I love it. I try to reply to everybody, and I literally have nothing but time on my hands right now, so I have plenty of time to reply to everybody. And what's the other thing? Oh, hit the like button. I will see you next time. I'm going to go probably snack on some chips and lay down now because I am beat. This takes a lot of energy when you just don't really have much. So I will hopefully get back to record a couple more maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it, because I have stuff and I want to use the stuff, but I also just want to lay on the couch. So, alright, I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.